Hello everyone. My name's Derek, and I have decided I would like to start making videos, so here we go. This is my 1993 BMW 325 IS, which is no longer a 325 IS, I guess. She's got an S50 under the hood. Still stock S50 though. It's got a rebuild head, new valves, APR head studs, fresh head gasket and head gasket spacer, so she can handle boosts if I ever get around to that. Probably not for a while though. I guess the big question is, why is it apart? It's currently being track prepped. We're going to be at Summit Point here in a few weeks. Well, let's see, actually a week and a half, so kind of pushing it. Still waiting on parts in the mail. What else we got? We got some Willwood forged Superlight sitting on H&R. Some H&R coilover setup, I'm not sure. Big sway bars, front and rear, polyurethane bushings everywhere. She's got a 14-pound flywheel, 6-puck ceramic clutch, and heavy-duty pressure plate, all that jazz, you know. Still the original Get Rag trans. No cool ZF yet. Got the 4-point cage. It's pretty gutted, as you can see. Not much to it. We got fiberglass sunroof delete. I do have the rest of the tubing to make it a 10-point, but just haven't had the time or money to get that done. Sick carbon fiber gauge, bro. Sick M pedals. A lot of the modifications were done by the previous owner, like those. What else? Back in the rear, matching H&R setup. Oh yeah, that's new. That's definitely new. Check them bad boys out. Got some fresh Megan Racing camber arms. We got sway bar reinforcements, subframe reinforcements, polyurethane bushings there, solid diff mounts. I didn't even make sure what my exhaust is. Oh, I'll go around back. More cage stuff. Rear strut stuff, or shock stuff. Oh, I had the seats out because I painted the tub. Oh, nice. It was a little shinier. This stuff's awesome. It looks wet all the time, even when it's dry. It's some badass paint. Oh yeah, here's probably the newest thing. These here fenders. Those were a pain in the ass to fit. Got them off eBay. The set for $100, which I think is not that bad. Not that bad at all. They did get a little damaged in shipping. It was kind of bent up. This side was worse. Up here. Which I was not too happy about. Definitely made it a little harder to fit. But I figured they're going to get ruined anyways, because these have to be pulled way out to fit these massive Style 32s, and I need about that much spacer, including the one that's still on here, to clear these fat brakes, which makes the tires stick out about that much. So I can show you the old ones here in a second. They need new fenders because all up in here where that plate is, all this was all rusted out. And they were all squished up in from people trying to jack them up from the fenders. So I guess I'll probably post some pics of the rust repair I was doing. Hopefully it's alright. Hopefully it'll hold up good for a while. That's the newest one. One of those little plastic screw mounts rusted out. Cut that out. We'll fab up a little square to weld in there here today maybe. These are out because I got the M top hats. And I was gonna switch them because they were still, you know, factory setup. So I was trying to get more camera out of it. I do have like a ton of washers in between the coilovers right now and the hub to get my camber, and I wanted to make it a little more a little less rigged. This is definitely budget go race car half the time and half legit. I try to keep it a good 50-50 mix. So, but when I took these off, I found they're not terrible, but those bearings definitely, that's the worst one. This one's like alright. That one don't spin too well, but this one has play. And they might still be alright, but I'm about to get it aligned and I don't have to deal with it. Especially if I'm be thrashing around the track, so go ahead and replace them now. We're waiting on those. This is new. Got my fresh red intake pipe. It's like plus 5 horsepower for sure. And we got this. My sexy foam filter. I heard foam flows a little better. We got some new brake fluid. Well, that's what I was doing yesterday. And this, I was having a hot start issue. And it stayed with the last motor too. We blew up the last one. The original one blew a spark plug out. And, you know, drilled out the hole, retapped it, put a new spark plug in. And it ran perfect for like 2 days. You couldn't even tell it was idling. It was running so smooth. And just was doing a pull, and that just lost that cylinder. That cylinder was putting out no compression. I didn't even look into it anymore. I just yanked it out and tossed this in. So, but what was happening was, after I got the car hot, after you've been driving it, got it to normal temp, and you park it, and let it sit for like any more than 10 minutes. From that point until it got cold, it wouldn't start. It would start, but you'd have to sit there and crank it for, you know, whoever knows how long before it would finally get fuel back up in there. So it stayed, the problem stayed with this motor, and nothing else was the same except for the fuel system. So started troubleshooting there. I tossed some new injectors in, and it got it warm in here, and turned it off, let it sit, and it started right back up. So I'm hoping that fixed the problem. And let's see back here. Ah, yeah. This is what I was doing. I started to do last night. I was trying to bleed the brakes. I got this brake bleed kit off eBay. And I can't believe this, but they sent me basically an incomplete kit. It was missing the reservoir, which makes it fairly unusable. So I made one out of this mason jar, which seemed to be working. The idea is you pull a vacuum through here and open this up, and it pulls the fluid out all nice and slick like into this here makeshift reservoir. But I don't know, I wasn't really trusting the way it was working. I wasn't sure what I was doing, so I'll probably get a homie over here and just do the old stomp method just to be safe. Even though that's probably better, but I don't trust my setup, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. So oh, I'll show you some new stuff. What came in the mail today? These bad boys. Got some red stuff for the rear. Kind of would have liked a little more performance pad, but you know, got a budget. She is the budget race car. I got fresh pads coming from up front, from I think our RB20s from Willwood. They sounded pretty mean on mine, so hopefully they'll do the job. Rip my face off. I'll give you a peek down in here. That's the same kind of deal with that rust. Cut that out and bolted a new plate. Got the skid plate. I forgot to put this plastic back in. Got the X-brace, all that fancy stuff. Nothing too exciting under there. My super quality jack stands. I guess the idea was I just kind of thought I'd start making some videos about my car. I always like watching videos like this. Hopefully someone enjoys it out there. Would like me to continue doing stuff. I'll start making probably more regular stuff. What I'm doing on the daily. Oh yeah, that's a new video. We'll save that. There's a sneak peek. That'll be another video right there. Oh, what's that? What is it? We don't know. Take a guess. That's the daily driver. This is the track beast. Hope you enjoyed some of it at least, and we'll come back for more. Have a good day.